game with no definitive starter. Joe Mantiply will take the mound to begin the game, at least for the Diamondbacks. And at some point down the line, we can likely expect to see former Wildcat Kevin Ginkel on the mound as part of that bullpen game. Ginkel, of course, a member of the 2016 Arizona College World Series squad, but he's not the only Diamondback with ties to the Cardinal and Navy. That's because among the thousands of fans at Chase Field this evening, there happens to be one University of Arizona softball player with a very special connection to one particular Diamondbacks coach. 13 News reporter Sean Mahoney live in Phoenix outside Chase Field with more on what this game means to the Perez Chica family. Sean.
Yeah, well, David, you said it right there. The Perez Chicas have been dominating the Desert Diamond as of recently. Now, Tony Perez Chica, you might have seen him last night. He's the third base coach for your National League winning Arizona Diamondbacks. And on the flip side, his daughter, Jasmine Perez Chica, is a standout center fielder for the University of Arizona Wildcat softball team. And both have shared many moments on the baseball diamond in stadiums across the country. But one moment they have yet to share is both of them being inside Chase Field for the World Series. That moment just under an hour away from taking place, and I caught up with Jasmine and her family to get their thoughts on this moment happening later on tonight. Jasmine Perez Chica's day started out like any other, practicing softball at Rita Hillebrand Stadium. But just hours after doing conditioning drills in a Shark onesie, she's making the 100-mile trip to watch her dad, third base coach Tony Perez Chica, in the World Series.
I feel like the last couple weeks have been chaos, but it's worth it to see him. And I think the World Series is such a big moment that, I mean, why not make the trip?
And this World Series has already been eventful for the father-daughter duo, having to share Jasmine's 22nd birthday on the field in Dallas.
Spending my birthday with him in Texas was pretty fun, but honestly, just seeing him in the uniform and being able to give him a hug after the game is the most special part.
But what she says will be even more special, seeing him in the World Series at Chase Field.
I'm honestly going to try and hold back tears. I mean, I've been watching him since I was born.
Supporting someone who has supported her in her career, even in crazy times during his.
Even when he's in the World Series, he's still worried about me. He's like, hey, how's practice? How's hitting? How's scrimmage? Everything like that.
And no matter the outcome, Jasmine says tonight seeing him at home will be a moment she will cherish long beyond the 9 innings.
Hopefully they can bring back a win, but, you know, honestly, they made it to the World Series, so couldn't be more proud.
Now, when I spoke with Jasmine at practice earlier this morning, she didn't tell me if she was going to make the ride back to Tucson after the game tonight. But hey, if the Diamondbacks end up tying up the series, I'm sure there'll be a lot of celebrating with her father on the field later tonight, much as a lot of these Diamondbacks would appreciate that and celebrate that as they see the Diamondbacks for the first time in Chase Field. Reporting live outside of Chase Field, Sean Mahoney, 13 News.
All right, thank you, Sean. And be sure to stay with us on air, online, and on our mobile news app for continuing coverage as the Diamondbacks make the